Another day, another story. The concept of green living may be new, but humans have been reducing, reusing and recycling throughout history. The green movement has gained momentum since April 22, 1970, when 20 million people participated in the very first Earth Day. But can we really call ourselves the greenest generation? Eco-friendly initiatives, many closely resembling our modern efforts, date all the way back to ancient times. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. Consciously or not, humans have been going green throughout history. Mummy paper. In ancient Egypt, letters, legal documents and other papyri were often repurposed as mummy wrappings. According to some historians, this process was reversed in the mid-1800s, when American paper manufacturers imported Egyptian mummies and made wrapping paper out of their bindings. Roman recycling. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of early recycling by ancient Romans. Broken pottery was often used as flooring or ground into ceramic dust to make waterproof cement. Bathroom reading. Modern consumers have been slow to embrace recycled toilet paper, which carries a stigma and often lacks the softness of conventional brands. Their ancestors, on the other hand, were early adopters. In the year 589, the Chinese scholar Yan Zhitui became the first person to write about reusing paper documents for toilet purposes. Well into the 20th century, the Farmer's Almanac and Sears catalog served the same function in many American bathrooms and outhouses. Dustbusters. In 19th-century England, service workers known as dustmen combed city streets for ash from wood and coal fires. The dust they collected was then used as a base material for making bricks. Dustmen captured the imagination of many British writers and artists, and figure prominently in the novels, plays and paintings of that period. Patriotic produce. During both World War I and World War II, small fruit and vegetable plots known as victory gardens sprang up in backyards, on rooftops and in parks across the United States. Designed to offset war-related produce shortages and boost civilian morale, this initiative can be seen as a precursor to today's locavore and farm-to-table movements. Green metal. The steel industry jumped on the recycling bandwagon a century before the world celebrated its first Earth Day. In the United States, it remains the most widely recycled material. In the years since the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, steel from the World Trade Center wreckage has been used in construction projects at home and abroad. Early environmentalists were individuals who played a significant role in raising awareness about environmental issues and advocating for the conservation of natural resources. Their efforts laid the foundation for the modern environmental movement. Here are a few notable early environmentalists. John Muir, 1838 to 1914. Muir was a Scottish-American naturalist and conservationist who is often referred to as the father of the national parks. He was instrumental in the establishment of several national parks in the United States, including Yosemite and Sequoia National Parks. Muir's writings and activism helped to shape public opinion about the importance of preserving and protecting wilderness areas. John Muir was born in Scotland and moved to the United States with his family when he was young. He had a deep passion for nature and exploration, which led him to embark on numerous journeys across North America. One of his most notable experiences was his time in Yosemite Valley, where he was captivated by the breathtaking landscapes and the sheer grandeur of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Muir's writings, including articles and books, played a pivotal role in raising awareness about the beauty and ecological significance of the natural world. His advocacy for the preservation of wild places was instrumental in the establishment of Yosemite National Park in 1890. Muir co-founded the Sierra Club in 1892, an organization that aimed to protect and preserve the environment for future generations. Through the Sierra Club, Muir continued to campaign for the establishment of more national parks and the conservation of public lands. One of his most enduring contributions was his ability to translate his passion for nature into accessible and poetic language. His descriptions of nature's wonders helped connect people to the wilderness even if they couldn't experience it firsthand. Muir's legacy lives on through his writings, the national parks he helped create, and the ongoing efforts of the Sierra Club to protect natural landscapes. Rachel Carson, 1907 to 1964. Carson was a marine biologist and writer whose groundbreaking book, Silent Spring, 1962, is credited with sparking the modern environmental movement. The book highlighted the harmful effects of pesticides, particularly DDT, on the environment and human health. Carson's work prompted increased awareness of the dangers of chemical pollutants and led to the eventual ban of DDT and the creation of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Rachel Carson's background in marine biology and her love for the sea greatly influenced her environmental advocacy. In the 1950s and early 1960s, Carson became increasingly concerned about the widespread use of chemical pesticides, particularly DDT, and their detrimental effects on the environment and wildlife. Her groundbreaking book, Silent Spring, published in 1962, exposed the harmful consequences of pesticide use and the far-reaching impact of human activities on the environment. The book's title was a metaphor for a world where the songs of birds had been silenced due to the harmful chemicals in the environment. Carson's meticulous research and eloquent prose effectively conveyed the urgency of the issue, sparking public outrage and debate. Silent Spring prompted a nationwide reconsideration of pesticide use and led to the banning of DDT in the United States. It also played a pivotal role in the establishment of the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, in 1970, which aimed to regulate and safeguard the environment from harmful pollutants. Carson's work not only shed light on the dangers of unchecked chemical use but also inspired a generation of environmental activists to question and challenge practices that harm the natural world. These stories highlight the profound impact that early environmentalists like John Muir and Rachel Carson had on shaping our understanding of the environment and inspiring collective action to protect it. Aldo Leopold, 1887–1948. Leopold was an ecologist, forester, and environmentalist known for his philosophy of land ethic. He emphasized the interconnectedness of all living things and advocated for a responsible relationship between humans and the land. His book, A Sand County Almanac, 1949, helped popularize ecological ethics and the idea that humans are members of a larger ecological community. Aldo Leopold was a renowned American ecologist, conservationist, and author who made significant contributions to the field of wildlife management and conservation ethics. His work continues to inspire environmentalists and conservationists around the world. Leopold's early career was marked by his involvement in the field of forestry and wildlife management. He recognized the importance of maintaining healthy ecosystems for the well-being of both wildlife and humans. He played a key role in establishing the Gila Wilderness Area in New Mexico, one of the first designated wilderness areas in the United States. However, Leopold's most influential work is often associated with his concept of the land ethic. In his book, A Sand County Almanac, published posthumously in 1949, Leopold introduced the idea that humans should view themselves as part of an interconnected community that includes both living and non-living elements of the environment. He argued that humans should act as responsible stewards of the land, considering the long-term health and integrity of the entire ecological system. Leopold's land ethic emphasized that ethical behavior should extend beyond human-to-human interactions and include our relationship with the land, plants, animals, and the broader environment. He believed that our well-being is intertwined with the health of the natural world and that a genuine respect for nature should guide our actions. One of Leopold's most famous essays, Thinking Like a Mountain, narrates his experience as a young forest ranger and his realization of the intricate relationships between predators, prey, and the land itself. This essay captures his evolving perspective on nature and the importance of maintaining the delicate balance within ecosystems. Aldo Leopold's teachings and writings have had a profound impact on the development of environmental ethics and conservation biology. His land ethic laid the groundwork for modern discussions on sustainability, ecological responsibility, and the interconnectedness of all life forms. He is considered one of the key figures in shaping the ethical and philosophical foundations of the environmental movement, and his legacy continues to guide individuals and organizations in their efforts to protect and preserve the natural world. Henry David Thoreau, 1817–1862. Thoreau was an American essayist, poet, and philosopher who is best known for his book, Walden, or Life in the Woods, 1854. Thoreau's work emphasized the value of simplicity, self-sufficiency, and a deep connection with nature. He also wrote extensively about civil disobedience, which later influenced movements advocating for environmental protection. Gifford Pinchot, 1865–1946. Pinchot was a conservationist and the first chief of the United States Forest Service. He believed in the sustainable use of natural resources and coined the term, conservation ethic. Pinchot's efforts contributed to the establishment of national forests and the development of responsible forestry practices. Wangari Maathai, 1940–2011. Maathai was a Kenyan environmental and political activist known for founding the Green Belt Movement, an environmental organization focused on tree planting, environmental conservation, and women's empowerment. She emphasized the importance of addressing environmental issues within the context of social and economic development. These early environmentalists laid the groundwork for modern environmental awareness, policies, and conservation efforts. Their work continues to inspire individuals and organizations to take action to protect and preserve the natural world. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.